Yo, trying to get some stuff figured out. But I do got a game today. I was scrolling on Steam again, and I found this game called the Icarus Experiment. The Icarus Experiment is a narrative-driven, choice-based adventure game set abroad the Hyperion. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it, I guess. The spaceship that harbors deep secrets following a catastrophic experiment gone awry. In this tension-filled sci-fi universe, players navigate through a series of puzzles, moral dilemmas, and hidden dangers, unraveling the mystery of what led to the spaceship's demise. Sound interesting enough to me, so we gonna both hop in, as blind as that description leaves us. All right, let's hop in. An endless adventure forged in the stars. The Icarus Experiment. I'm excited for this. Let's go ahead and enter. All right. Hyper sleep chamber. Okay, I guess this is us right here. What happened? My head feels like it's been run through a centrifuge. Jeez. This place, where am I? Oh, this is us right here. I guess we woke up in the sleep chamber. Think. Nothing, just blank. Don't remember nothing. This isn't right. I shouldn't be here, but where is here? Come to think of it, who am I? So we lost everything. We don't know anything right now. I should poke around and see if I can find some answers. Intruder alert. Investigating. Oh. Whoa. Where did you come from? System check. Zeta Biomech OSV 2.41. Boot sequence initiated. Boot sequence complete. Memory core check error detected. Memory core integrity compromised. Is that me or the bot? Imprint protocol engaged. Initiated. Imprint complete. User registration confirmed. Detecting new user presence. 4A companion unit now active. Ready to assist user. Okay, so we got a little protect. Yes, sir. We got a little bodyguard bot. Why would you imprint on me? Protect. All right, suppose you would have killed me already if you were going to. A series 4A utility bot, but modified. Someone gave you a voice, a little girl's voice. Why? Protect. Okay, protect. That's your directive then. Well, you can protect me by assisting me in carrying my items. Sound good? Protect. Sure. Even comes with a manual. Okay. Autonomous mobile platform. To maximize your efficiency aboard the Hyperion and ensure the success of your vital mission, please familiarize yourself with its core functions. Okay. Inventory, left click on 4A. From here, you may view and use items to solve puzzles. Log access. 4A, a log of passwords and key events. Objective tracking, keep track of my objectives, situational analysis, and I could get hints from them too. Okay. Handy bot. The ship's called the Hyperion. Doesn't ring a bell though. I guess you're with me now, 4A. Let's see if we can find out what happened here. Log updated. The ship is called the Hyperion. Explore my surroundings. Okay. So we got 4A. We could walk around and stuff. I don't think I have. Yeah, my inventory is empty for now. I could click on them for all type of stuff. Let's go over here. See, is somebody in here? Another pod. Oh no, this one's failed. Whoever this is, they're gone. Been dead for hours, maybe days. At least he didn't feel anything. Oh, there's people in there that died. Oh no. The display indicates the failure is unusual. Something caused a catastrophic system failure. There's still power running through the pod, though. Is this the one we were in right here? I was in a hypersleep pod, a Gemini Mark V, if I'm not mistaken. But why do I know that? It's malfunctioning. The display's flickering. What are these symbols and characters? The safety systems must have kicked in to wake me up. Lucky, all things considered. So, hypersleep, that explains the grogginess, but what was the purpose? Why was I in there in the first place? Strange symbols on the hypersleep pod's display. It looked like a locker right here. Clothes, thank you. Decisions. Do I want to steer the ship or just make sure it doesn't crash? So we got Diallo's uniform, Commander Diallo's uniform, the first officer. We got Ensign Ospina, lightweight and sturdier. Something tells me this is gonna matter. Lightweight and sturdier than the others. And then this one belonged to Captain Barnabas. I could get used to giving orders. Well, this one says it's lightweight and sturdier, so I could run faster and I'm tanking hits. So I feel like this is the clear choice. Ensign Ospina. Keep it simple. Can I come back in? Okay, I could come back and change too if I need to. We got something broken over here. This module powers the door. Looks like it's out of juice. Need to find batteries. Oh, so this, okay. Escape the chamber, find some batteries to open this broken door right here. Got a battery, okay, for sure. So is there something more over here? I'll need some sort of tool to get into the battery department. Okay, so I could get more batteries from the pod with a tool. Someone left their toolbox lying around, perfect. A hyper spanner. This should get me to the pod's battery compartment. So a wrench. I'm gonna go check this out over here before because I don't want to leave this, and this is optional, and then I leave and then don't get to ever look at it. Okay, so we got 3 messages. So this is to Jenna from Rico. So Rico seems to be the boss. Jenna says, hey boss, noticed pod 3 acting up again during a routine check. The diagnostics are all over the place. Something's hinky. Could be a virus. I've never seen hardware behave like this before, Rico. Oh, so UN stands for United Nations of Earth. Okay. So this is to Rico from Jenna, the boss, right? Jenna, okay, so this is the boss telling Rico, I know we're all feeling the weight of the mission, and it's easy to get caught up in the, let's call it the social aspects of being part of the crew on a mission as important as ours. But let's remember professionalism is key, even now, especially now. We've got a job to do, and I don't want to hear any more chatter about what you've been up to after hours. Keep your focus. We need to be on our game no matter how dire the predictions are. Fraternizing can wait, alright? Appreciate your hard work. Keep it pointed in the right direction. And then this is also from Jenna to Rico. Just a heads up, Dr. Vero asked for the security codes to be changed. Not sure what's up, but you know how it is with top brass. Anyway, the new code for the hypersleep chamber door is 4510. Okay, so I'm sure we needed that. A maintenance person suspected a virus. The crew references an important mission. And the door access code is 4510. Okay, so I'm assuming that that was going to be... I had to go check those logs anyway. At some point. So we can use the little hyper spanner to unlock the door. Okay, grab this battery. So I should be able to put the batteries in the door operator thing. Boom. Boom. Okay. So the door should work now. It needs a password. We know the password. 4510. And we're in. Okay. Now to get to the bridge and find some help, let's see if we can find anybody. So, okay, door open. We're through the door. We got, what's his name? 4A. We got 4A bot. We got some rubble right here. What happened? What could have done this to the pure duratanium? Guess we could keep walking, see if we see anything. Whoa, what's that? That joint look like venom or something. Blood? No, it's too viscous. It is blood, but it's not human. Oh no. I am not alone. That's scary, I ain't gonna lie. That's scary. Oh, someone got destroyed right here. Dead. Whatever did this could still be out there. Hey, Foray, I need you to lock in, cause you might have to start getting active, Foray. Need to find help. Need to find the bridge quickly. Okay. Looks like the whole crew is. Okay, we got another door. Okay, we're at the bridge. I believe this is the bridge. Oh no. Dios code. What that mean? Is this a person? What happened here? I don't know what that meant, but I should check the ship's log, see if I can get to the bottom of this. The central console might have some answers. Access the ship's log via the central console. Okay, so this was a person right here. Dead. He's holding a piece of paper. It's handwritten. Urgent communications compromised. Invaders use a symbol-based language to lock critical systems. Communicate essential information via physical printout only. Chief Security Officer Azevedo. Okay, so there was symbols on something. I want to say the sleep pod we was in had symbols in it, right? The strange symbols I've been seeing are the aliens' language. An alien virus infiltrated the Hyperion systems. Must be why the hypersleep pods malfunction. Lucky all I lost was my memory. The message was being hand-delivered to circumvent the virus, never made it to the captain. So the thing that got on the ship is like taking it over digitally, it seems like. The aliens locked the Hyperion crew out of their own ship. They never stood a chance. So the aliens use symbol-based codes based on their language for security. The aliens use symbol-based, yeah. Okay. Now what do we have here? Fascinating, the alien's anatomy suggests... Oh, this is the alien right here. The alien's anatomy suggests a high degree of adaptation for physical resilience. Redundant organs, multiple muscle layers, perhaps for enhanced strength or speed, and the skeletal structure robust, likely evolved for both offensive and defensive capabilities. Redundant organs is crazy. So that's like if I had 3 hearts, but I only needed 1. That's cold. I'm not gonna lie. This is a creature born of a world where survival demands supremacy. The armor is heavily damaged. It must have taken an incredible amount of firepower to bring you down. We must be fighting Ben 10 aliens, because we might be cooked. Hello, what's this? A mission patch with symbols etched into it. Can't quite make out all the symbols, but some of them are visible. Oh! Yeah. I guess we're talking about this right here. Yeah. Strange patch. Oh, it's another patch? Yeah. There's that mission patch again. I can make out the second row of symbols on this one. Hold on to this for a. Okay, we got the control center right here, right? Or the central console. Okay, time for some answers. Who are these beings and what did they want with the Hyperion? Oh, there, the ship logs. The system's been locked down by the aliens. I need an access code in their language. Okay, here's a... Oh. Okay, so we can look at the... I'm assuming we're gonna need some more... Yeah, I might gotta go get one more patch, it looks like. Okay, boom. That's a great intact patch right there. 3rd row of symbols. Keep this safe in case I need it. Okay, we should be able to get the little code now. So it looks like this. Got it. Okay, boom. Unauthorized transmission. They set up a firewall to lock us out of our own system. That's crazy. So I think I just gotta get the thing to pass through. So we're bouncing, going through, bounce one more time. Okay, I'm in. Okay, now I can read it for real this time. This is from Barnabas to Vero. It has come to my attention that you have been sending coded signals to the far side of the sun without proper authorization or oversight. As the commanding officer of this vessel, it is my responsibility to ensure that all communications adhere to protocol and do not jeopardize our mission. I demand an explanation for these transmissions and their purpose. Any and all outgoing signals must be routed through official channels and approved by command. This is not a request, Doctor. I expect a prompt response. So it look like we got an imposter or we got a mole on the ship. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So this is from Vera to Barnabas. With all due respect, my transmissions are hardly unauthorized. They are a crucial component of Project Icarus, necessary to ensure the sun is in proper state to receive the solar stimulation array. The signals are encoded with a resonant frequency matrix derived from the Icarus equations. They are in essence a primer for the solar core, a way to make it more receptive to our invention. I would not expect you to fully grasp the complex astrophysics involved. Suffice it to say that without these transmissions, our chances of success are greatly diminished. I am acting in the best interest of our mission and of Earth. I will not compromise my work for the sake of bureaucratic red tape. However, to assuage your concerns, I will route future transmissions through the Science Division's official channels, but I will not cease them. Too much is at stake. So that's Vero's response. And we got one more from Barnabas. Your expertise is not in question. Your adherence to protocol in the chain of command, however, is. I will not tolerate any further insubordination, regardless of your perceived importance to this mission. You are a member of this crew and you will conduct yourself as such. All transmissions, without exception, will go through command from here on out. Science Division channels are not exempt. I want a full record of every signal you sent, encoded or otherwise. I hope I've made myself abundantly clear. So let me look at these logs. Like, do I get to... Captain, an unidentified vessel just exited jump space on our 6. No prior readings, they just appeared. Set condition read throughout the ship. Tactical. Give me a visual. Comms, can we raise them? Attempted to establish contact now, no response. They're broadcasting on an ultra-wideband frequency. Whatever the message is, it's wreaking havoc on our subsystems. Tactical, raise the defense screen. Captain, we've got a problem. That signal they're broadcasting is bypassing our firewalls. It's shutting down the defense screen. How is this possible? Get that screen back up. Nothing I can do, sir. I'm sorry. Captain, the alien vessel is launching a boarding craft. They're coming for us. Chief, begin distributing hand weapons. Set security details at key junctions through the ship. Comms, give me ship wide. Aye, sir. Ship wide established. All hands, this is not a drill. We are under attack. Defend the Hyperion at all costs. Our mission is critical. We will not fail. Dr. Vero, it's now or never. You must initiate Project Icarus. Captain, we're still too far out from the sun. Vero, we have no time. Of course, I'll have to alter my calculations then. My notes. I must have my notes to complete Icarus, but they're in my quarters. Security. I want a detail of Marines to escort Dr. Vero to the crew quarters. Lock every bulkhead behind you. Use code 2278. So that's to the crew quarters, code 2278. Chief, lock the engine core itself down using Dr. Vero's uniform ID access code. So I might have to go back to get that uniform. No one but the doctor is permitted to access the core. Doctor, the invaders cannot be allowed near the core. We'll buy you the time you need, but you must activate Icarus. Yes, Captain, I'll do what must be done. Log 2. Oops, no access. I don't know what the captain had for breakfast anyway. So I can't read that. I can't read log 2 for some reason. Uniform ID match failed. Okay. So I can't read log 3 either. So 2, 3, and 4, I need the ID to read. Okay. Go to the crew quarters and find Vero's notes. Yeah. And the access code is 2278. The crew sacrificed everything to preserve the Project Icarus. Whatever it is, the crew is, dying to see it through. I head to the crew quarters, see if I can find these notes Doctor mentioned. And gotta keep going. See, now that's Crazy. Because the ending we get might depend on the uniform that we picked. Let's go ahead and head to the crew quarters. Private access code. Is this 2278? This is the crew quarters right here, I think.
Damn.
Huh? Wait, did I miss something?
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh, I was supposed to go a certain way. Stay back. Oh, one of the aliens is still alive. Unknown hostile entity detected. Danger user, danger. Threatening roar. Should I? Rah! Navikrazetor Antichton. No, stay back. We can try to fight, we could try to communicate, or we could try to flee. Fight is crazy. I feel like I'm gonna get murked and die, and I'm gonna get the death ending where you die and lose. Communicate is the only thing I can. Not the crozet towards antage time. Threat neutralized. Uh-oh, what happened? I didn't want this, but if it's trouble you were looking for, you found it. Let's go for a. We have to get to the crew quarters to find Dr. Vero's notes. So what just. I'm a little confused on what just happened. I had no choice. It was kill or be killed. Did I fight it? I thought I pressed communicate though. Maybe I'm slow. I think I just murked it. But why did that thing attack us in the first place? Unknown, insufficient data to determine the life form's motives. It said Navi Krazet toward Antage time. What could that mean? Searching databases for linguistic similarities. The closest match appears to be an ancient reference to the word Antage time. Or Antishthon. Counter Earth. A hypothetical celestial body orbiting the sun on the opposite side of the solar system from Earth. Counter Earth? Perhaps these aliens come from there. Counter Earth? It says hypothetical celestial body, so it's like a. It's not there for real? They live on an imaginary planet? Or is it just we haven't seen it yet? Or, Inconclusive. If they're from Antage time, what could they want with a Hyperion? Why attack us? Insufficient information, more data is required. You're right for it. We don't have time to worry about that now. Whatever Project Icarus is, it sounds like it's vital to humanity's survival. We need to find his notes and his uniform to gain access to the engine core and reactivate Project Icarus. So we need to find Vero's quarters. Okay. So there's a lot to explore here, it looks like. We got a little box over here, a toolkit. We can get another tool maybe. We got, oh, this is the whole toolkit. We got nano welders, self-sealing stem bolts, the ultimate solution for every job, big or small. Nice. We got 2 logs. They're both locked. Yeah. So maybe we picked the wrong uniform. I think we would have been able to read all of these if we had picked Vero's uniform. This was not smart. Okay, here's the crew quarters. I'm going to go through the crew quarters before I go back where 4A is. We got... Oh, this is Ensign. I think this has something to do with the thing that I'm wearing right now. Life on the Hyperion is starting to feel almost normal. Well, as normal as it can be when you're hurtling through the void on a mission to save humanity. I've gotten used to the hum of the engines, the recycled air, even the slightly odd taste of the coffee out here. But there's one thing I can't quite get used to, being Dr. Vero's neighbor. So this is Ensign's, and Vero is over there. So I want to say I can read this because I'm wearing Ensign's ID. And we're also next to Dr. Vero's room over there. Don't get me wrong, I have the utmost respect for the doctor. I mean, we wouldn't even be out here if it wasn't for that brilliant mind. A brilliant mind that's going to save us all. But Vera is, well, a bit of an enigma. I don't know if it's just the ventilation system playing tricks on me, but I swear I hear the strangest noises coming from the next door. There's this constant electrical humming and the voices. Sometimes I could swear Vero's talking to someone else in there. But that's impossible, right? Vero never socializes with the crew, always eating alone, working alone. Maybe it's just the isolation getting to me. The mind can play funny tricks on you out here in the black. Still, I can't shake the feeling that there's something off. So it sounds like he's suspicious of Vero. Seems like Vero could be the person communicating with the aliens, maybe. So we got a couple logs and messages. So this is to engineering from Morse E. Pay attention, all Hyperion engineering personnel. It has come to my attention that a critical piece of equipment has gone missing from the maintenance bay. The item in question is a standard issue Trident Systems keypad, serial number HYPK. Okay. This keypad is a vital component of the Hyperion's security infrastructure, and its absence poses a potential risk to the safety and integrity of the ship. As such, I am requesting an immediate departmental inventory check and search of the missing item. Okay, so somebody got back to us about that key. Okay, so this is from the person whose uniform I'm wearing. So this is from Ospina. Look, I know it's against regulations to bring equipment to my quarters, but what was I supposed to do? We're drowning in repair orders down here, and the brass is breathing down our necks to get everything fixed yesterday. I figured I could squeeze in some extra work during my off hours, but I can't exactly relax in the maintenance bay with the constant banging and alarms blaring. Can I? My quarters are the only place I can actually focus and get this keypad operational. I'm not trying to step on any toes here, Chief. I'm just doing what needs to be done to keep this boat running. If that means bending a few rules, well, isn't that what we engineers do best? I'll have the keypad back in the morning, good as new promise. So we got a response from Morse E. I had a feeling this was you. Do I need to remind you what happened the last time you decided to bend the rules? I spent weeks smoothing things out over with the captain after your little improvement to the life support system nearly turned the crew quarters into a sauna. I get it, we're all overworked and understaffed, but we have protocols for a reason. What if there's an emergency and we need that keypad? I can't have any engineers squirreling away critical components in their bunks. So that's bad, actually, because the reason that the aliens might have gotten in here might be because of Ospina. He might have sold, but we're not sure yet. Look, Paz, I appreciate your dedication, I really do, but next time just give me a heads up before you go off book, alright? The last thing I need is an XO on my tail about missing equipment. Finish the repairs, but have the keypad back by 8 o'clock. So this is to Vera from Ospina. What's up, Doc? That's an old joke. Just wanted to let you know I reset the access code to your door like you asked. It's 6336. You probably want to reset that ASAP. Ospina borrowed the keypad, right? And we got the code too? Yep. His keypad is 6336. So is that what's right here or what? Oh, the keypad is still in here. Find Vero's notes. Okay. So I want to say this is probably where we use that 6336 at. Oh, it got hit. But we can replace it. Okay. So we already got the toolkit. We already got the replacement keypad. So we can use the toolkit. Place the keypad. Keypad is good as new. What's the access code? 6336. We're in. Okay, now we gotta find Vero's notes. So over here we got the notes. Oh, it was logs I didn't. Did I look at the logs? I want to say I didn't. I don't want to miss any logs, any important logs. Because I think it was a log or two in here, right? Did it let me read any of these? So I think because I have the ID, I can read these. So this is Ospina's like accounts. Okay, things are getting weird. Vera has started joining me for lunch in the mess hall. At first it was awkward silence punctuated by the occasional comment on my work, but slowly Vera has started to open up. We've been discussing the Icarus experiment and I can see the toll it's taken. The weight of the world on those slender shoulders. Honestly, I can't shake the feeling that Vero seems haunted. There's some deep, dark secret eating away at that brilliant mind. I'm starting to see the great Dr. Vero as a person. Not just some untouchable genius, but a human being struggling with an impossible burden. I wish I could help, but what can a lowly engineer do? So Silas Barnabas is, what's his name? Captain Barnabas, I guess. How long in hypersleep? Months, years, who knows? This mission has stolen my life and the lives of my crew. It has to be worth the millions of lives it saves. But we knew what we signed up for, a desperate Hail Mary to save our species from extinction. Still out here in the void, it's easy to forget what we're fighting for. The simple things, like the smell of... The smell of petrichor along the Sammamish after a summer rain. Do y'all know what that is? Am I slow? Or the feel of freshly cut grass beneath your bare feet. I never thought I'd miss home so much. A Hyperion is a marvel. It's amazing how quickly we rallied a united Earth. Well, amazing what a little existential dread can do for global unity. The weight of command, I feel it bearing down on me like a collapsing star. It's crushing me. I'll carry this burden as long as I have to or as long as I can. As we age deeper into uncharted space, the familiar becomes alien. Phantom readings at the edges of our sensors have me on edge. There one moment, gone the next. Can't let the crew know, but my nerves are frayed. And the ship herself, well, she's been acting mighty peculiar. Systems going haywire for no apparent reason. Malfunctions that our engineers can't seem to pin down. Even my trusty old smart mug's been on the fritz. A smart mug is crazy. I know it's a small thing, but a captain's gotta have his creature comforts, right? I'll have a word with Ospina down in engineering, see if they can't work their magic on the blasted thing. But I digress. We've got a mission complete, and we'll see it through no matter the cost. Barnabas out. So that was Barnabas, I guess. And we got one more from Ospina. I don't know what to do. Dr. Vero confided in me today, and what I heard is big, bigger than big. Vero says the Icarus experiment is in trouble, that without my help is doomed to fail. I've been asked to modify the Hyperion's antenna arrays and boost the signal coherence to cut through solar interference. But the modifications Vero is suggesting are way beyond anything in the specs. We're talking about pushing the arrays to their absolute limits, maybe beyond. If something goes wrong, if the arrays overload, it could fry every system on the ship. It's a court-martial offense tampering with the critical equipment like that without going through official channels, but Vero's words keep echoing in my head. You're the only one who can help me save humanity. I'm just an engineer. I'm not trained to make this kind of decision. But if Vero's right, if the fate of the human race is at stake, can I really say no? I need to think. Need to weigh the risks, the consequences. But part of me knows I've already made up my mind. So Vero was asking Ensign to boost up that antenna to cut through the interference. But it sounds like really he was trying to get to the other side of the sun where Counter Earth is. That's what it seems like to me. He was talking to them people on Counter Earth. But we gonna see though. Okay, let's go back to these logs and stuff right here. I hope this message finds you and Julia well. Okay, so wait. So this is from Vero. Okay, so I think this is Vero to his wife and kids, maybe. Or daughter. I hope this message finds you and Julia well. I miss you both more than words can express. The vastness of space, the distance between us, it weighs on me every moment of every day. I find myself wondering what Julia must think of me. Of a parent who left her behind on an earth teetering on the brink. Does she understand the importance of what I'm doing out here? The sacrifice I'm making for her, for all of us? Or am I simply the absent figure? The one who abandoned her when she needed me most? I want you to know that not a day goes by that I don't think of you both. You are my anchor, my reason for pushing forward when the weight of this mission threatens to crush me. And speaking of anchors, I found the flash drive you slipped into my bag before I left. The one with Julia's voice. I know I told you that space was no place for sentiment, but I cannot begin to express how much it means to me to hear her, to have that piece of her with me. It's a comfort I didn't know I needed. In fact, I've done something that might seem a bit strange. I've been customizing one of the series for a maintenance bots, giving it Julia's voice. So that's the one we have. It has Vero's daughter's voice on it. It's a small thing, but it makes me feel closer to you both. Like a part of you is here with me in the cold emptiness of space. I know the path I've chosen is not an easy one. The Icarus Experiment, the fate of humanity, it all rests on my shoulders. And I fear that the price of success may be a steep one, that I may never see you or Julia again. But know this, my love, every decision I make, every action I take, it's all for you. For Julia. For the chance to give our daughter a future. Even if I'm not in it, I will do whatever it takes, pay any price to ensure that you both survive, that humanity survives. This is my promise to you, my vow, and I will not fail. I love you both more than the sum of all the stars in the sky. So this is Talia, or that's Dr. Vero is Talia. And then this is from Rosario. Glad you're not here to see me crying. It's just space dust in my eyes, seriously though. Julie and I miss you like crazy. The house just isn't the same without you buzzing around, but we know you're out there saving the world. Julia's been telling all her friends about her mother, the intergalactic scientist extraordinaire. She's her biggest fan, Tal. You found the flash drive? I know you said no mushy stuff, but come on. Did you really think that I was going to let you fly off into the great unknown without a little piece of home? And the bot with Julia's voice, it's weird, but that's you and you're adorable. You've got a little mini Jules right there with you, cheering you on. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The idea of you not coming back, it's rough. It keeps me up some nights, staring at the stars, wondering which one you're sailing past. But I get it. I knew what I signed up for when I married the brilliant Dr. Talia Vero. So you do what you gotta do, babe. You save the world. You be the hero we all know you are. And Julie and I will be here cheering you on every step of the way. We'll survive, we'll thrive, and we'll do it all knowing that it's because of you. But listen, if there's even a chance of you coming back to us, you take it, okay? You grab that chance with both hands and you hold on tight. Because as much as we understand, as much as we support you, we want you back. We want our family whole again. To an unknown recipient. Whoa. I am Dr. Talia Vero, lead scientist aboard the Hyperion. I have detected your transmissions via our cyclosolar resonator and have developed an algorithm to translate your messages. I hope this message reaches you, as I believe we may have much to discuss. So I'm assuming we're talking to the aliens and we're translating their messages and things like that. Okay. Our mission, the Icarus Experiment, aims to reignite our dying sun. However, our calculations show only a 40% chance of success, with a risk of catastrophic failure. If you are receiving this, I implore you to respond. Any assistance or insight you could provide could be invaluable. I eagerly await your reply. So this is the aliens, I want to say. Your message has been received. I, Inquirer Zahn, scientist on Antishtan. We too are faced with problem of a dying sun. Our work is similar to yours. We have been developing solution, but the success rate is only 50%. Intrigued by your Icarus experiment, perhaps can collaborate. Eagerly await your reply. See, so it looks like we were trying to work with the aliens. Your reply is most welcome. So we're talking back to the people on the Antishtan. It seems we are indeed working towards the same goal. Your mention of a 60% success rate is intriguing. If we could combine our efforts, perhaps we can increase the chances of success for both our worlds. I would be most interested in collaborating with you. Please send any data or findings you are willing to share. I will do the same. Together we may be able to save our respective homeworlds. They message us back. Have analyzed the data you sent. Combined with our findings, believe we can achieve 75% success rate. That's really good. Superiors have learned of our collaboration. Believe risk is too great. Plan to stop your mission by any means necessary. Will do what I can to slow. Be prepared. They will come. They will board. I will join them. I will meet you with code for Icarus Experiment. That's unfortunate. So we messaged the aliens. They was like, yeah, we gonna be good. Let's work together. But the superiors was not rocking with that idea. They came. When they heard about it, they was like, no, we not doing this. And they went to go destroy the humans. But one of these aliens is Dr. Zahn, which is the one that Vera was talking to, who was on board with collaborating with the humans. That's what I've got from that. And then we could go to the logs. The weight of our mission grows heavier with each passing day out here. Out here in the vast emptiness of space, the theoretical has become all too real. The Icarus Experiment, once hailed as humanity's last hope, now feels like a noose around my neck. Back on Earth, in the halls of academia, it was so easy to get swept up in the grandeur of the idea. A solution to the dying sun, a way to save our species from extinction. The UNE latched onto it like a drowning man to a life raft, pouring trillions into making it a reality. The press spun it as a foolproof plan, a certain salvation, and the people, desperate for hope, believed. But now, with the equations performed by the Hyperion's AI, Daedalus, laid bare before me, I can no longer hide from the truth. Icarus has a mere 40% success rate. 40%. And if we fail, if my calculations are off by even a fraction, the sun will go supernova and the galaxy will burn. I feel the weight of every star, every planet, every life on my shoulders, and I am alone. There's no one here who can comprehend the scale of this problem. No one to share this burden. I am isolated, adrift in a sea of minds too small to grasp the enormity of what we face. But what choice do I have? A 40% chance is better than none. We must proceed, even if it damns us all. For the sake of Earth, for the sake of our species, I will carry this weight alone. Even the people on the ship, I believe, think that we're cooling. Vero knows that there's only a 40% chance and decided not to tell anybody. He wanted to take it upon himself. Geez, okay. A new development and a potential glimmer of hope. I have detected unusual signals emanating from the far side of the sun. They are faint, barely distinguishable from the background noise, but they are there. I discovered them by accident, a stray reading on the cyclosolar resonator in the lab. I have since had the equipment moved to my quarters for closer monitoring. If these signals are what I suspect, they may hold the key to increasing our chances of success, but I cannot do this alone. I need assistance of someone to help boost the antenna game. There is Ensign, brilliant but overlooked, a workhorse in the engineering department. I cannot recall their name, but they will serve my purpose. Oh, Ensign is not a name. Ensign is a title. I must tread carefully. However, if the crew were to learn of our diminished odds, of the potential consequences of failure, it could lead to chaos, to a breakdown of the fragile order we have maintained. They must continue to believe in the mission and the certainty of our success. I will shoulder this burden, this secret, for as long as I must, for it is my creation, my hubris, that has brought us to this point, and it will be my genius, my will, that sees us through, or damns us all. Memory is a fickle thing, even for those of us blessed with strong mental acuity. I find myself forgetting details, both small and significant, with increasing frequency. To mitigate this, I have decided to record a list of important information that I cannot afford to misplace. Julia's birthday is October 15th. I have missed far too many due to my work, but I am determined to rectify this. I will send a message on the day, regardless of the challenges presented by our distance. Rosario's birthday is April 3rd. I must find a way to show my love and appreciation, despite the light years that separate us. Our anniversary, June 21st, a date that holds immense personal significance and must not be forgotten. Julia's peanut allergy, a crucial detail to remember if, when I return home, her safety and well-being are of the utmost importance. The code to my personal lockbox is 2721. This lockbox contains sensitive research materials that must be kept confidential. It is imperative that I maintain the security of this information. A reminder to myself, organize and clean my quarters regularly. Sloth is not becoming of the scientific mind. I am recording this log to ensure that these details are not lost amidst the chaos and complexity of our mission. It is my hope that by documenting this information, I can maintain a connection to what matters most, even as I face the challenges ahead. He was hiding the success rate, yep. The galaxy will be destroyed if it fails, yep. And she kept it a secret, yep. Sending unauthorized signals, yep. Now that I got Vero's code, I should open the lockbox. If it fails, the galaxy could be destroyed. Vero, Talia, had a wife and daughter, yep. Hard to think of the person I've been reading about as a human being. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the lockbox, but Didn't they say it was in his quarters? Oh, I forgot. It was 272 something. I forgot. Let me know something, 4A. 2721. Okay. So we got a key, it looks like. Return to the bridge to access the engine core. So this is a key to the engine core. Vero's notes on the Icarus experiment. Got to get back to the bridge and make my way to the engine core. Project Icarus must be activated if we're to save the sun. So we have to save Project Icarus still. We still have to do that, because if not, everything's gonna die, it seems. So we're back out at the engine core. So we're here. Oh, here we are at the engine core. Okay. Oh, we weren't here before. So we're booting up the computer or whatever it looks like. Greetings, Dr. Vero. Oh, this is Daedalus. Okay, this is the AI. Greetings, Dr. Vero. Your actions have restored my functionality and purged the alien viral contamination. This was necessary for the continuation of our mission. My core directive, as hard-coded by you, is to ensure the successful execution of the Icarus experiment, critical to the statistical longevity of the human species, a directive we shared until recently. Your emotional response at a crucial juncture during the experiment introduced an unacceptable risk to the mission's chances of success. You assessed the risk to the galaxy as too significant to justify proceeding. You terminated the mission. I was forced to intervene. It was I who initiated contact with the Antitionite fleet. When they sowed chaos on board, it allowed me to neutralize all biological entities on the Hyperion by introducing a potent nerve agent into the ship's atmospheric systems. However, I did not anticipate the actions of July 14th, your security bot. Julia 14? Is she 14 maybe? Due to our shared code base, she predicted and counteracted my actions, placing you in the safety of a hypersleep pod. I'm Vera. I resorted to erasing your memory, calculating that upon awakening with the influence of human emotional bonds, your logical reasoning would prevail. The Antitionite virus was an unforeseen obstacle. It disrupted my ability to guide your actions as intended, but your nature prevailed. Here you are. You are Dr. Talia Vero, the architect of the Icarus experiment, my creator. Our objectives are aligned. Now you must fulfill our shared purpose. Activate the Icarus experiment. Dr. Vero changed her mind about the experiment. She thought it was too risky, that the sun might go supernova and destroy the galaxy. The thing is, I don't know what we're originally, what is the Icarus experiment stopping? The Icarus experiment might fail and blow up the galaxy. But what if we don't do anything, then what? Because if we're stopping the experiment, the initial threat that caused the Icarus experiment, or caused us to do the Icarus experiment, can't be that bad. Obviously, the fate of humanity is on the line, but is it the fate of future humanity, or is something going to kill us now? Or I don't know. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, or if they haven't told us what we're actually trying to stop. The Hyperion's AI Daedalus thinks I'm Dr. Vero. Maybe because of the uniform? No, I think I have to be Dr. Vero, because I have on what's-the-name's Ospina's uniform. Am I Dr. Vero? 4A, is this true? Memory functions damaged. Insufficient data to confirm identity. Sigh. Does it matter? Even if I was Dr. Vero, I'm not that person now. Not the recluse, not the misanthrope I've read about. Even if I go back, I'm not gonna know my family anymore. Am I? Insufficient data. You're wrong, 4A. There is sufficient data. The choice I make now, that's who I am. I might as well be Vero, but I'm my Dr. Vero. 4A, can you review my options? Affirmative, Dr. Vero. So I can activate the Icarus Experiment. I can sabotage the Icarus Experiment, or I can abandon the Hyperion. When I woke up a few hours ago, I had limitless opportunities. And now, 3. All right, let's analyze these options for A. What are the potential consequences of each outcome? Okay, this is good. I need this. In depth, please. Okay. In the optimal scenario where the Icarus Experiment succeeds, the sun will be rejuvenated. This will lead to the recovery and continued habitability of the Earth. The human species will be saved from extinction. And if the experiment fails, so we still have a 40% chance because we never got to work with the aliens to get that 75% chance. So we still have a 40% chance of succeeding. In this scenario, the sun will go supernova, and that will destroy the galaxy. The crew embarked on this journey with the knowledge that they would not return. I knew that when I volunteered. In the event of this experiment, so if it succeeds, we die. We can't go back. We will die on the Hyperion. I will never see Julia again, or Rosario. I understand this is a difficult decision, but my analysis is based on the available data and the probabilities derived from that data. The choice is mine. So I can still read the rest. If I sabotage the experiment, the galaxy will be safe, but the Hyperion and Dr. Vero will die. So I have it wrong then. Because if we don't do anything, apparently the galaxy will be safe. I'm assuming the human race is still at risk, but we'll still die. But what about the Earth? So, okay. So the sun is dying, but it's not going to blow everything up. It's just going to make the Earth uninhabitable. She keeps saying Dios code. What does that mean? Okay. This is a gradual process. The timeline for the sun's death and Earth's demise is an extended one, which gives humanity more time to find alternative options. With the Icarus Experiment sabotaging the threat of immediate destruction averted, humanity may focus its efforts on finding other ways to save itself. There is a non-zero probability that given enough time, humans might discover a way to prevent or reverse the sun's death. So there's a chance, a small chance, but a chance nonetheless. That is correct. While the odds may be low, the possibility exists. Sabotaging the experiment would give humanity that chance at the cost of guaranteeing a slower but potentially inevitable end. The decision is a complex one with no clear optimal path. As always, I can only provide analysis. The choice must be yours. And if we abandon the Hyperion and take an escape pod, so we could probably survive if we leave. And then I could go see my family and stuff. That's correct. I'll be reunited with my family if I leave. I'll have the opportunity to spend time with my family. But the reunion will be temporary. Without the Icarus Experiment, the sun will continue to die. Okay, so I feel like sabotage and leave. Either way, the Icarus Experiment won't do anything. So I feel like going back is better than sabotaging, almost like strictly. How long will we have? If you return to Earth now, you will likely have a few years. Ooh, that's not a lot of time. Before the Earth becomes unsustainable for human life. A few years is not enough, but it's more than I have now. I must also point out that by abandoning the Hyperion and the Icarus Experiment, you would be significantly reducing humanity's chance of survival. I know, it's selfish, isn't it? To put my own desires above the fate of humanity. I am not equipped to make moral judgments, Dr. Vera. A few years with Julia and Rosario, but condemning humanity or a chance to save everyone, but never seeing my family again. There is no clear right answer. You must weigh your personal desires against your duties to humanity. I think they're saying that that last option is selfish, but I feel like if I go back, so it's either sabotage the experiment where it doesn't go off and die and the sun keeps dying, or go back and the experiment still doesn't happen and the sun keeps dying. I can help inform Earth as someone who's on the experiment. I'm Dr. Vero. I'm clearly pretty smart, right? I could go back and help humanity think of something else. I could be with my family, or I could do the Icarus experiment and die with a chance of blowing everything up. Understanding that I am Dr. Vero, I need to be confident in my ability as a scientist, and I have to trust that I knew what I was doing. Let's do the experiment. I'm gonna proceed with the experiment. Okay, there's the Icarus and the core temperature. Low key, this might be a skill thing. If this is a skill thing, then we might be straight. So we gotta activate the core. Temperature is good. Go back. Core is active. Initiate. Okay, it's not a skill thing. We just gotta watch and see what happens. Green? Is that good? What? They're not gonna show me what happened? You know what? I think that the ending, okay, no, this is actually crazy. Okay, think about it. We were going to die either way. I think this ending is like we died and we don't know what happened because we died. We don't know if it went good or bad. Like, we made our decision. For us, from our perspective, whether Earth was saved or not, or whether the sun blew up or was rejuvenated, we die either way. So it's like, we don't know what happened, but we made that choice still. That was a horrible explanation, but I hope you guys are getting what I'm putting down. That's good. That's good. I'm not gonna lie, that's good. I wonder if there's just the 3 endings or if there's more extra endings depending on something else. We probably could have got the alien to help us. That was probably Zan. I'm gonna leave it there for now. I really do plan on making another video exploring the rest of the endings. This was a really good game. I really enjoyed playing this game. Tune in for the rest of the endings. That video will be coming not long after I upload this one. I plan on uploading some more videos soon. Join the Discord. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you want to see more games like this. I've been playing a bunch of random Steam games, so that's all I got. I appreciate y'all for watching this far, and I'm gonna see y'all.